I do not fear the dark side as you do. I have brought
war, inclusion, body type,
and
gender politics.
my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me
Ban
you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to
the player, modding community.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only
Current,
deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
Today I want to touch a subject I normally hardly ever never touch, and this is regarding the whole Nexus mods situation, banning and silencing modders, which in my opinion I haven't seen something as crazy or controversial since the first or 2 years of Skyrim release with the mod apocalypse. My name is Kavou, and if you want me to touch more subjects like that, let me know by liking or subscribing or commenting down what you think about those type of videos. I love modding games, and when I see the most popular modding website going into a tantrum like this, I feel like I have to cover it. For those who don't know, Nexus Mods is a place where you can find mods for any game you want, and over the past week, the Nexus mod staff, the moderators, call it whatever you want, they have went full Sith mode. Ban him.
I shouldn't.
Do it. They have been banning and silencing any modder who tried to change the body type situation from body type 1 or 2 into male or female.
God willing.
What the hell does body type 1 or 2 stands for to begin with? Diabetes or something?
Mama, may I have cookie?
No, Diabito. Roll back to kitchen.
Oh.
I have no idea. You might think this is small, or you might ask this question that everybody's been asking on social media, which is, oh Kavou, who cares about this? Well, I care, because I'm gonna get banned if I say otherwise. Few days ago, one Chinese modder has put a lot of work to translate Oblivion Remaster from English to Chinese, and after he uploaded his mod, which was insane for someone to do this, Nexus Mods banned him because he dare put the male and female text into his mod. The Nexus Mods statements for all of those situations, let's call it that, is that if you don't like the mod, simple enough, don't download it and don't play it and deal with it. Also get banned. That's pretty much Nexus words. I believe in something called creative freedom, which is the best thing in the world, and when it comes to modding, creative freedom gives you the option to do anything you want. But now that we have Nexus Mods being corrupted with their false ideologies or political agendas of inclusion, or a modder audience, or you call it whatever you want, in my opinion it's reverse racist, because Nexus Mods doesn't like female characters and they think that women are bad. Let me also ask you this, have you noticed that in Oblivion Remaster there is no female armor variants aside from War 3 pieces? I certainly have, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but if this is not dehumanizing, I don't know what is. And before you ask me again, Kavou, why should I care about this? Most mods that try to fight the Nexus will either get banned or locked comment sections, and good luck if you want to ask in the post section, which is locked as well, in order to figure things out for any of those mods. This will affect your modding experience, let alone Oblivion. Let's use logic here. Do you think Virtuos Studios or Bethesda or anyone wants to deal with this whole hoopla? Well, you should care, because on Oblivion Remaster it impacts the fact that we're playing a high fantasy game and we don't have the choice to roleplay as a female character, and we have a game coming out with removed content because of this whole stupidity.
Madness and stupidity.
And I understand Virtuos Studios supporting this because they are outsourced by Bethesda, and in their judgment they see that this is how the Western market goes. They can do whatever they want, but what the hell do Nexus Mods has to do with this? And instead of voicing the issues with Bethesda right now and the remaster, with the horrible optimization, with the many issues it has, Nexus Mods says no, we're just gonna ban and silence people who are making mods videos that are go against our beliefs. You can't keep getting away with it! So goes creative freedom. It's funny because I think freedom comes out of the cost of others' freedom, and in this case is the average gamers and players who want to play and enjoy a classic that's Oblivion Remastered, which is again a fantastic game.
I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from this dream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell.
And you know what I love more in my games and my modding websites? Enforced censorship and have the same people who support this to tell me what to think and what to do. All 8 of them. So if you ask me again, but Kavou, why do you care? I thought modding, which is what I love to do in this channel if you haven't checked my videos, was this holy ground that no such ideologies or political agendas or gender politics, call it whatever you want, I don't give a septim about. Was supposed to not be affected by this whole insanity that is going on with Nexus mods. But when you have players who've bought the game, who support the company and Nexus mods, who say we want to put our time, our resources, our money and create our own mods and try to make the game better, only to have them banned like this, it's a reason why everyone should care about this. What tells you if tomorrow someone will decide to, let's say, add a character overhaul, a beautification overhaul to females or males? Can you imagine the crash out that will happen on Nexus mods? That's why this whole body type thing and all of those small things are the tip on the iceberg, and this goes even more deeper. I wouldn't make this video if I didn't have to. In all of my channel history, I never made a video addressing something similar to this. That's because Oblivion has such a special place in my heart. Oblivion was one of those games that I grew up with, and it literally changed me and affected me as a person. To watch Oblivion turn into Dragon Age Veilguard, it's something that I don't want to see. I only want Oblivion Remastered to get better, which by the way, Virtual Studios for the first time ever, they're having a Bethesda Discord which you can go in, I will have the link down, and add any suggestions. I'm fighting on the trenches for you guys. I've asked them to add female armor variation, so go on and put what you would like to see being changed for the Oblivion Remaster. So expect updates to happen. I'm gonna cover those in a different video. But back to the drama, it's crazy how a modding company, because Nexus, it's a company after all, decides to ban the creators, its own employees, if that makes sense, because again they go against their political beliefs, which is crazy. Who is doing that?
It's a catastrophe.
I haven't seen something so stupid in my life other than this incident with OnlyFans banning content creators who were selling, you know, corn. Or this one time when I was in the army where we had 4 recruits who tried to cook a cake out of a toasting machine in front of my eyes. Please don't ask me details in the comment sections, I won't give any. By Nexus standards now, and that's again the moderators or their staff words, all 8 of them by the way, when you are going to upload a mod or even dare to talk about race, sex and body types, your mod will get banned. And again you have the same crazy people, all 8 of them by the way, go out and ask, why do you care about this? Not only I don't care about it, but I even get banned. Some of you guys know that I'm Greek because of my broken accent, and in Greece we have these curse which everybody knows, it's called Marthakos. In modern Greek it's Malakas, which is the worst curse you can use in Greek because it means soft, it means weak, and this is exactly what these people are. All 8 of them by the way. These people wouldn't last, not a day, even 5 seconds in old Sparta, let alone in modern society, which is why they're crashing out. And the funny thing about this is that because Nexus mods realized how much backlash they had, and they had hundreds of modders and players and users leave their website, they actually unbanned the mod, the popular body type mod.
We do not speak his name.
2 days ago, and then they had the whole Karen industrial complex crashing out. Which, let's be honest guys, it's like 6 or 10 people to begin with. They're just extremely loud as they always are. Guys, we are not pushing drug Morrowing or moving illegal Viltrumites into air.
They're Australian gamers. We're not trying to sneak in fucking Viltrumite aliens. What is the issue?
We just want to play the game and make mods. The modding community, Skyrim, Oblivion also had enough with this, and that's why everybody's leaving, and again more is going to follow that. And before someone asks me, Kavou, what's the big argument about not having female armor variation, not having genders, not having this and that? Listen, I only have one type of escapism in my life, and that's playing RPGs and video games. When I log into a high fantasy RPG like Skyrim or Oblivion, the last thing I want is someone to take away the identity of my characters, let alone remove content from the game. I know this video might get hate, or maybe many of you guys wouldn't be interested in this, but I'm making this video because I know for a fact that nobody else wants to talk about those things, because by the moment you talk about it, you're gonna get called seal or being attacked or being removed or banned from communities. You know what? I don't care about that. I'm gonna stand for my opinion, I'm gonna stand for what is right and what's wrong, and all comes down to having a better game and a better community, and again, sharing the truth. And the truth is, Nexus mods are cringe, they are weird, and what they're doing currently is exhausting for everyone. If I could describe this whole thing that is going on, that it's pathetic. And closing the video, let me ask you something. Why do we have thought policing being allowed, especially in a modding website, out of all places? And what is the crime here? Making mods. Let me know what you guys think about this whole crazy situation. What's your opinion about it? Don't be afraid, you're not gonna get banned or judged here. I always read your responses. And again, that was my rant about this whole hoopla. I'm gonna cover some mods for Oblivion if you're interested about this. I also make modding videos for Skyrim. Have fun guys, and I will see you until next time. Bye bye and peace.